Well, welcome everybody and Happy New Year. And thank you for taking a few days out of, the first day of the year here, really to just explore, what Take Shape for Life is all about, what we do as health coaches, and, if this may be a fit for you in this upcoming new year. I want to start by just, I'm Susan LaBelle and just introduce myself and tell you a little bit about our story. I don't share these pictures lightly, but this is us. This is my husband and I. The picture on the upper left is where we were 5 years ago. Before I was really introduced to what Take Shape for Life was all about, I was a gym rat. I used to work out 5-6 days a week. I had run marathons, honestly, at that weight. I didn't know what else really to do. I thought I ate well. I kind of ran myself into the ground. I was one to research a ton, on fitness and health. And I tried a lot of the quote unquote diets out there. And I had lost weight before, but I always somehow seemed to find it again. We'd had two beautiful children, as you see on the lower right. And when my youngest was just about to turn 1, I had a dear friend of mine actually posting some information on Facebook, which might be how some of you kind of came across this evening, and thought, gosh, I should just take a look. I mean, why not? Tried the other stuff before. Why not try something else? And really what happened was I gave it a go. I thought, hey, 30 days, why not? And had the best results I'd ever seen, but not just the best results. I actually felt good. Like my body felt good. I felt healthy. And I really felt, hey, I can do this for long term. So I was able to lose 35 pounds in 10 weeks, which was exciting. But I think what's even more exciting to me now is that this was over 5 years ago. And so the picture on the upper right, that is just me this year. You can see that even though I had lost the weight, I still had, wanting to increase my fitness to reach an optimal level. And I'll tell you, I still have way farther I want to go, but to, start lifting weights and do things that were really important to me to actually transform and shape my body. My husband's on the lower left. Like, yes, he had lost 45 pounds, but he too is at age 42 is, wanting to make the commitment to really optimal health long term. So I feel that what we offer is something really different. Our desire is to help people, not just reach a healthy weight. And I know a lot of people looking in the new year, that's sometimes we have that little extra fluff from the holidays, but it's really, what do you want long term? And we want to help you create that, because unfortunately, this is what's going on in America today. This is the current state of what's going on. We've increased our portion sizes. The nutritional value of our food has really gone down. And 15 to 18% of people are overweight or obese. And a lot of that is because, our jobs are more sedentary. We are very overstressed. We don't sleep as well as we used to. And our healthcare system is fantastic, as I love the medical professionals that are out there. Sometimes their only tool is to use drugs to fix the issues, is to kind of put a Band-Aid fix on what's going on and treat the symptoms of the disease, but not really create health in people's lives. And we really do have a growing epidemic of what's going on in America today. So as we enter 2015, we want to make some pivotal changes. I think we as a nation really have to decide, is this something that we want to, take personal responsibility for, and take personal responsibility for ourselves? Because in 1998, it was 15 to 18% were overweight or obese. But right now we're at 25 to 30%. And the numbers are going up every single year. I haven't gotten the most recent statistics from the CDC, but this is what I have up to 2012. And as they kind of wrap out the last couple of years, from news media and everything, the numbers are getting worse when it comes to high blood pressure and diabetes and all the obesity related diseases. So it's really about each American making that decision that they want to create health in their lives, not just weight loss, but true health and long-term health. So is 2015 going to be different for you? You don't have to have a new year to start fresh. I know New Year does feel like a clean slate, fresh start, which is exciting. But we do have a plan that, might be able to help you create health. So I hope this evening you see that, maybe you're here looking for weight loss, and we can help you with that. But our true desire is to help you create long-term health, so that come 2016, you can be setting new goals for yourself that aren't necessarily related to weight loss year after year, but about maybe other areas in your health that you want to improve. And we're really an optimal health program. These are real people, live people. I think even some of them are on the call tonight, of people that have actually had success on our program. Some, you see the couple on the upper left. I mean, 25th anniversary to 35th anniversary. They lost the weight together. I love that when you have kind of a partner in crime that's doing this with you, like my husband and I. And, and then they're thriving together. I mean, they look years younger. I love that. I think like, Jared on that right side, just the fine little tuning. You wouldn't look at him to start and say, gosh, he needs to lose weight. But, he wasn't sleeping well. He had migraines. He had, fatigue. And so he really approached this program in a little different way to create what health looked like for him in his life. Because what really I found for myself was I had some habits I needed to change. Really, this needed to become a lifestyle for me. And so I needed to learn how to eat healthy. We're about healthy eating, healthy weight and normal waist size, just reaching a healthy weight for you and your body type, and creating an active lifestyle that's going to include daily activity, strength conditioning, flexibility, and agility. Now, these are long-term habits of health. First phase of the program, we don't necessarily require a lot of exercise, but I think for long-term weight management, it's something that's exciting, and find something you love to do that you want to get your body moving and kind of working towards. The thing is a lot of people will stop short of just weight loss. They get stuck on a number on the scale, and they stop here without focus on the lifestyle change. And what that does is it's going to give you kind of a short-term result. And we've all heard the word diet, and we know diets don't work. In fact, 80% of diets don't work. And if you approach any program, no matter what you choose this new year, with a diet mentality of I just have this number on the scale that I want to achieve, if you don't have goals beyond that, what do you do once you hit the number on the scale? What are your next health goals? Because health is like the laundry. We're never done. You saw those pictures of myself and my husband 5 years later, consistently making improvements in our health, because that's what we desire, because we desire optimal health in our life. So we're about healthy eating, healthy weight, healthy activity, plus recuperative sleep, relaxation, creating a microenvironment of health, like a health, in your family and in your household. We're about well-being, and that includes your social activities, limiting stress, creating a sense of purpose and meaning for you, spiritual health, personal fulfillment, and also a community of support. So health is very encompassing. So when we think of health, it could be any of these things to you. And it's more than just, what our waist size is. And I think, like I've said before, is our desire is long-term success. The couple on the left are my dear friends, the Woods. They've been on this journey with me since the beginning. And I love that they lost weight together. And today they're still thriving and moving forward in their health with their meaning and their purpose and their spiritual development in those areas of health. And that's really, really important. And then you've got Amanda on the right, and you just see, and I love it with her daughter in the picture. You can see the growth of her, and you can see that Amanda's continually to thrive and continue on her health journey long term. So what are you looking for? We all kind of popped on the call today going, what am I going to do this new year? And as I've worked with really thousands of people over the last 5 years to create health in their life, what I found is that we all want something a little different. And that's okay. So here's some questions just to kind of ask yourself, what do you want your life to look like? If you could do anything physically, what would that be? If you wanted to horseback ride or go skiing or play on the floor with your grandkids, if you had all the energy that you wanted, what would you do? And when was really the last time that you had that? And I know for some, like for me, I had baby weight, but honestly, I struggled with my weight for 10 years prior to that. And I hadn't been at a healthy weight really since college. And really, if you would choose optimal health, and optimal health, as I've kind of described it, and it's different for all of us, optimal health looks a little bit different. It's, it could be better sleep, could be fatigue, more energy. It could be your activity level, whatever that might look like. But do you want that? Would you make that choice? And that's really the question that we're asking tonight, is if optimal health is really your goal for 2015, I really hope you do take a look at the Take Shape for Life program and just, and consider it as a potential option for you. And I love that we have programs for a variety of different goals. So because it's New Year, I know a lot of us, like I said, are looking for weight loss. Some of us just want to jumpstart or want to refocus on our health goals here just in January. We've got that program for you, which is awesome. Some of us, like myself, want to regain a healthy weight after pregnancy, and we've got a nursing moms program that's very effective and healthy to support that. Some diabetes is actually a disease that's really plaguing our nation, unfortunately, and starting younger and younger and younger children in adolescent obesity. And some of us are pre-diabetic, and we're looking for blood sugar regulation and improved health. Some of you have teenagers, and we know those are tough years, and we want to get these habits early on, learn these healthy habits. And we have a whole teens program for people that are as appropriate from age 12 to 17 that we can assist them with. And then the seniors program for 65 and older, so where we can modify a little bit depending on their needs there for improved health and body mass index. And then all the people for beyond weight loss and optimal health. So someone coming in, like I showed you that picture of Jared, that's not necessarily has a weight loss goal, but they're looking for more optimal health and things beyond weight loss. And all those things are things that Take Shape for Life can offer. What we found is there's kind of 3 components for success. One is support, and I'll say that's been huge for myself along the way. 2 has been education. Like I said, I had to kind of learn some things, or I was going to go back to what I was doing before. And even if you lose weight and then you go back to what you were doing before, you're going to get the same result, right? And that's why people regain their weight, is they never really had the education to learn what they needed to do long term. And then we need to make the process simple, like so simple. I had a 1 and 3-year-old at home, and I was working outside the home at the time, and I didn't have time to make this complicated. I just needed something that was going to be effective and safe and simple. So we're going to keep that simple. So with support, you're going to have a personal health coach. They're your health coach long-term, lifelong, and are there to be your cheerleader and your support to help you through the entire process, all the way through all your optimal health goals, which is very cool. We have different things, different ways to support. We have secret face groups. Some of us have, different newsletters. I mean, your health coach has probably their own little flair and desire of how they're going to support you on this journey and really find what's going to work best for you. We're backed by nutritionists and dietitians and RNs and personal trainers that we can reach out to and gather information for you to make sure we're helping you reach the goals you put out for yourself. And we've got some great support calls that are weekly. We've got great emails and all different resources to help you with recipes and, and long-term success. And we also have a really great upcoming challenge coming up that we offer, 3 times a year, that is a great layer of support really for anybody, but even for our clients. So really our mission is to create health rather than to react to disease. And then there's the education piece. And this is the habits of health. You've been talking about changing habits. And we all know people that have lost weight and gained it back, right? And I was one of those for years. So sometimes it's amazing to me. I've kept it up for 5 years, and it wasn't just the first because I learned to lose weight. It was because I learned the habits. I needed to rewire my brain to really help that sink in and learn, what do I need to do long term so that I can actually maintain this weight? And that's been pretty exciting. And reaching a healthy number on the scale will be the side effect of really becoming a healthy person. And part of that is developing a healthy mind. And that's what your health coach is going to help you, is creating that healthy mind and creating the healthy relationship with food for long-term success. And then I brought up eating right. We all heard eating 6 small meals per day is the healthiest way to eat. Okay, so I was working outside the home. My husband was working full-time outside the home, and I had a 1 and a 3-year-old at home. I was just lucky to get food in their mouth. Cooking 6 times a day sounded great in theory, but I could maybe do it for 2 days, but then something would happen and then that wouldn't be possible. We just don't do it. And when I work with people, and sometimes that's my first question is, tell me about your day. And I hear so many Americans that just, have coffee in the morning and they don't eat until dinner. We are just simply too busy. And sometimes even if we're not busy, we don't know what to eat. We don't know how to fuel our body well every couple hours and how to make that easy and how to make that simple. And that's part of what we teach you in this program for your long-term success. So I'm going to first talk about really our weight loss program. I think a lot of the people that might be tuning in here to start off the new year want to know, how can I've got this extra 5, 10 pounds, maybe 30, maybe 50, maybe 150. And I've helped people in that whole range. Where do I start? And we're going to start by teaching you what one healthy meal a day looks like, okay? And that's going to be about 5 to 7 ounces of lean protein and 3 servings of non-starchy vegetables. And you see chicken and veggies on the picture, and you're thinking, oh my goodness, I'm going to have to just eat chicken and salad for the next, 2 months. And if you want to, sure, go ahead. But we've got so many yummy recipes that your health coach will connect you to make that, give you so much variety. And 5 years later, we still cook we just like lean and green meals at dinner because we've come up with a lot of ones our kids like. They're easy. We know they fuel our body and we feel good afterwards. And we might modify them a little bit, being more into the maintenance phase. But I love that you're learning what a healthy meal looks like. And really your other 5 meals are going to come in a quick, healthy grab and go, and they're going to be just the right like balance for you. So it's not, counting and having to measure or anything. Everything's just going to be laid out, and every 2 to 3 hours you grab, you go, and then you're going to have the one meal that you prepare yourself. I mean, how simple does that sound? It's almost like you can't mess it up. And for me, that's kind of what I needed. And so we're going to teach you kind of how to eat right. And what that does is this part of the program puts you in what we call fat burning. Okay. You're going to lose 2 to 5 pounds the first couple weeks that you're on program, and 1 to 2 pounds of fat thereafter. And now this is fat loss. If you've ever seen like what a pound of fat looks like, it's about yay big. So if you're losing a couple pounds of fat a week, granted it's off layers out of your body, but you've seen the pictures of people's success. We maintain lean body mass. We maintain the muscle, and we're going to just lose and burn the fat, which is what you want. And honestly, it's a more efficient form of energy. So people's energy goes way up, their cravings go way down, their hunger goes way down. And for myself, that's what made it so easy. Because it wasn't just, I had done quote unquote diets where I was exhausted and hungry and just, I was literally staring down a pizza, if you know what I mean. And, but with this program, I'm like, I don't even feel like any of that. I had never felt so good. I was cleaning the house and just like all this energy. And that's how we want you feeling. And your health coach will really help you get into that zone. Now, that's why you have that health coach to help not only you to reach that, but to maintain it long term. And I will say, for some of you, I'm talking about a certain phase of the program. You're going to want to connect with the person that kind of invited you, because maybe they're going to tailor something a little bit different for you based on your needs, your goals, and what you're looking to create. And I love that we're beyond weight loss. And I think sometimes you see the pictures and we think, it's just another diet, another weight loss program. But Take Shape for Life, you guys, is different. We are about helping people create health. And for some people, that's taking their health to the next level. And I know with 2015, with it being New Year's, some people, that's where we're at. Maybe we have 5 pounds, but we have these long-term goals. And we want to focus on muscle building, toning, improved cardiovascular health. And we have products now to really support a higher level of physical activity in that next phase. And that's why you, again, have a health coach to kind of be that long-term role, that support, like I said, that's so important to help you along the way. This is Lisa Castro. She's been on her journey a long time, and she suffered with an autoimmune disease, could hardly get out of bed. And look at her now. She's, 50 years old, just this petite little, but she's thriving, and she is healthy, and she's really at an optimal health, which is really exciting. And you can just see it all over her face as she's kind of glowing in that picture. So our new optimal health products are different. They're not a weight loss line, but they're going to support these busy lifestyles that we have. For those of you that are looking for something to maybe support your workouts, to give you a good amount of protein, low glycemic, to stabilize your blood sugars, something with no artificial flavors or sweeteners or colors, so they're all natural, and they're great for living like more towards an optimal health, like if you have those long-term goals. And that's what I'm using currently. I love them. It's been a great support. And that's when you see the before and after, where my husband have taken ourselves just over the last couple years to improve our, things we wanted to do with our own personal, like just really health journeys. This is really what that looks like. So maybe you kind of fit into that category. So the program I was talking about with just 5 and 1 might not be exactly what your health coach is really going to design out for you. Because this is what we offer clients. We do have a great weight loss that's safe and rapid. And we love that. But we have great tools to support to help you succeed. And we're really about helping the clients learn the habits of health to maintain the healthy weight. That's like our overall goal. And really to discover what their path for optimal health is for a lifetime. So we have a 6-phase journey that we really walk our clients through. And you can see that reaching a healthy weight is phase 2. And that's really what makes us not a diet, because our goal is to transition you back into whole food eating and learn how to eat, and potentially use the optimal health products really long term if you need something that's grab and go that's going to support you long term. I know for myself, that's helped me maintain. But really optimizing your health for your age, and then really learning how to live a longer and healthier life. So these are some people just that are loving optimal health. Chuck has lost 85 pounds. I love that. I love families when they get healthy, and a lot of us start this for our kids because we want to be able to, you know, be out on the field with them and running around. They keep us going, and we want to be around long term for them and to watch them raise their kids. And then Allison, and I think she's on the call tonight too, and she's lost over 50 pounds and looks amazing. And then Jeff, he's my brother-in-law, actually. You know, it was kind of like I got healthy and we were able to offer it to our friends and family that were real close to us because they saw us making those changes. And that's been amazing to be able to walk alongside him with that. And then Brianna, who's lost 30 pounds and has really maintained it for a couple of years. And, you know, Brianna, I know you're on the call tonight. And since I have a little extra time here, I would love if you're open to unmute yourself and just share kind of your journey and your story with Take Shape for Life.
Okay. Can you hear me?
I can. Hi.
Awesome. Hello. Okay. So, whoops. Okay. So I kind of felt like a professional dieter because I tried a whole bunch of things, and I see my sister-in-laws on the phone, and we'd tried all kinds of things together. And in 2011, I had a super stressful year, and I slipped back into old habits, and I gained 30 pounds. And I was super frustrated. I was frustrated. I was tired. I had chronic cranky mom syndrome. And I was in the gym every morning trying to outrun my fork. And the lack of results from in the gym and working out for an hour and a half, 5 or 6 days a week, just made me even more frustrated. So I was introduced to the program, and I did the 5-in-1, and I lost 30 pounds doing the 5-in-1 a couple years ago. And so I've kept that weight off, which has been super nice. That was the one missing link in all of the other programs that I'd ever done. I'd pretty much come to the end of the diet and like, now what do I do? And so that was my absolute favorite part of this program, is because I knew what to do afterwards. There was a transition piece, which was fantastic. And then there's a maintenance piece as well. And I'm still on my journey, and I'm on the path to optimal health. And, you know, now that I've lost 30 pounds and I'm at a healthy weight, I still have really good energy. I will tell you, if I could stay in fat burn forever, I would, because you feel so great. I feel really great now. And the things that I love the most now at my weight, I'll be competing in my third Spartan race this year. I'm doing the Spartan Beast. 30 pounds heavier, I probably would not have done that. So that's 13 miles and over 30 obstacles here in May.
Wow.
So yeah. So there's a little piece of my journey, and, you know, I continue to feel amazing, and I love paying it.
Yeah. How long have you kept it off, Brianna?
It's been 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years. Okay. And I think, don't you feel like that's where the real win is I don't know anybody that actually we all want like something quick. Like I'll get people say, how fast can I lose this 20 pounds? Like we all want that too. But at the end of the day, and although can be very rapid for people, I don't think there's anybody that wants to sign up for something that they're going to gain the weight back.
Right.
Yeah. And so we have to really be ready mentally to like make that commitment for the long-term lifestyle change. And did you feel like 2 years ago you were ready to make those changes?
Yes, because I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. And my kids, literally every day at 3:30 when my kids would come home, I was like a broken record. I said, I'm tired. I have a headache. I need to go lay down. Like, what kind of a mom is that? That's like a uncool, not fun mom. And I was tired of being that mom. So,
yeah. Well, thank you for sharing. I know. And I think I started when my kids were young, but I come from a family that, you know, we suffer with obesity. I thought I was just kind of dealt a set of genes, and wasn't raised with my parents being super active. And I wanted something different. So I know that like as moms, we get drawn that way, but like, I love this picture of Chuck, because he's and Jeff and my husband, and we are working with teens and people of all different ages, because it's kind of like it's never too late to decide and it's never too early to decide. It's when you've made the mental choice, like, this is it, I'm ready to move forward, and health is something you're excited about. So I would say if you're here tonight thinking, I just want to lose weight, and that's really your only focus, I wouldn't say don't explore it with the person that invited you on the call, because chances are there is something a little deeper there, because we can help you lose weight. The results speak for themselves. But if you really want to be healthy in all areas of your life, healthy mind and healthy body, and have those types of goals for yourself, I don't know if there's a better program out there to really move people forward. So thank you, Brianna, for sharing, and congratulations. Very exciting. All right. So I mentioned this briefly earlier, is that we have more support for you. And really, this is fun for anyone. So if a person invited you on tonight and you're maybe thinking, I might try this for a little while, or I'm going to do this for a little while, I want to encourage all of you. This is a challenge. We can earn a little extra cash, but it's a great layer of support. And honestly, it's open to anybody. You do not need to be a client of the Take Shape for Life program. And it's so fun. We love doing these. This one starts January 12th. In fact, the person that invited you on most likely already can get you the link to be able to sign up for the challenge. It's kind of like if you play any of those games on your phone, like the Candy Crushes and all these things that people do. Games are kind of fun. So it's kind of just like a gamified way to to get healthy this season. So what better way to get a little extra support and kind of encourage you through these next couple months to reach your health goals, no matter what program you choose. So really, does this look like a good fit for you? Because getting started is really easy. You're just going to want to connect with the person that invited you on today, and they're going to review your health goals with you, because this is can be very individualized. So they're going to want to know, what do you want? And then you can really start, creating a healthier you. Because one thing I just want to bring up is, I think, I showed a picture of my brother-in-law, and if we hadn't made the decision to get help, him and his wife, who then chose to also coach alongside us, and then they've helped hundreds of people. And so it creates this kind of wave of health. And I showed you the statistics of kind of what's going on in America and this epidemic we have with obesity. And so really, you don't know who you're going to inspire. I had no idea. I was a hygienist prior to what I was doing, and was in healthcare to help people. And I had people just around me going, gosh, I want what you have. And that's really the power of our program, is because we spread through real people and real relationships. So that's what we do. And really, you can help someone create health too. So if you're hearing this tonight and it's not a fit for you, maybe connect a person. If you know anyone, you think something spoke to you, that you think you have a friend, a coworker, a neighbor that needs the person that invited you on, I'd say connect to them, because you don't want that neighbor, coworker just doing another diet or taking some pill or putting a shot into themselves, right? Something that may not be safe or healthy or effective for them. You want them to actually create health for themselves too. And so you can do that by referring them to your health coach, which is and if you're a client, you're going to naturally have results, and naturally people are going to ask, and you can always refer them back. And, option two is this might actually sound exciting to you. And maybe part of your New Year's goals are, I want to make an impact. I want to do something outside of myself, something different where I can, create change in other people's lives. And if that's part of your New Year's resolutions, you might want to explore what it would look like to be part of Take Shape for Life. You saw the need of the people out there, and we're looking for, high integrity, well-qualified people. And it's something that you might be able to explore with the person that invited you on the call. You, of course, would want to try the program and be a client of the program first. And if you do well and you qualify to be a health coach, that might be an option for you down the road. So just wanted to be able to put that in. And just want to say thank you. I will stay on the call for just a second. And if there's any questions, I'm happy to answer it. But thank you guys for all taking a few minutes out of your New Year's. And I wish you guys all a healthy, happy New Year.